And here we go. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to another last cast. That's what we call these. When they're during the week and not on Saturday when we do our normal show, I'm calling these last casts. And of course, they're brought to you by Tackle Webs. If you don't know about Tackle Webs, it's a great product that allows you to have more storage in different parts of your boat, like on your chair and all sorts of stuff. And in fact, for kayak anglers, tackle webs are pretty much a must. So I'm going to move some things around real fast only because I am already confused and I don't show not showing my one comments. There it is. So again, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This will go on YouTube after this. It's on Facebook now. I record this on Facebook Live and then I send it to YouTube. But if you're a YouTuber, make sure you subscribe to the channel because there's lots of great things that happen. I'm about to give away 2 brand new Castaway rods. Good morning, Zeb. I'm going to give away 2 brand new rods on the channel here soon. So you got to get over there and subscribe and be part of the channel. But today we're going to talk about the new series that just was announced yesterday. If you're a kayak angler, you are going to love what is happening. And I should say there's been other tournament trails that have done very well. Chad Hoover's done one of these and he's been very successful. He pays out a lot more, but this is going to be the first really big 150 person kayak fishing tournament for you kayak anglers. Hair's getting kind of long, isn't it? Oh well. So if you're a kayak angler, this is a great way to get your feet wet into the kayak bass fishing tournament schedule. And that's cool. Cheers, hold on. Been a little under the weather, unfortunately. So, I want to just go over some of the stuff that I've read, because there'll probably be some other stuff that comes out, but right now, here's what we know about this new B.A.S.S National Kayak Series that's presented by Tourney X, Abu Garcia, and Hook, some of the greatest apparel of all time. I've got the schedule over here on the so you can see, and then some of the other stuff that it is. But it's going to be a 5 tournament trail. Starting next year in 2020. They're going to go to Lake Logan, Lake Fork, Chickamauga, which is just unbelievable from everything I'm seeing, everything I'm reading, Mississippi River, and Clear Lake. So they're going to stick, kind of East Coast-ish, even though Texas and East Coast, and then also go to California, which is great because one of the things people are more and more complaining is why doesn't Bass come to Clear Lake in California and these places? The truth of the matter to that one is that the anglers don't want to drive that far. Unfortunately, they had a couple last year that they wanted to put on there, and the anglers, I think a majority of the anglers complained and bitched, and they said, we don't want to do that. It's too far of a drive. There's too much. I mean, you've got 2 or 3 weeks back and forth. So they obviously they changed it. Anyway, getting back to the kayak. This is really kind of exciting, to be honest. They're going to have 150 anglers in the field. It costs you $250 to get in there. They're going to pay out $30,000 in prizes. So they're going to pay the top 30 anglers will get paid. Now, how much will you get paid? Who knows? But they're going to bring in $37,500 in the field with the tournament entry fees. They're going to pay out 30, so it's a pretty good ratio. Well, maybe it isn't now that I think about it. Anyway, it's how it is. It costs money for them to show up and do this. Here's some of the key points to this. It is going to be a catch, photo, and release. So anglers, what you'll do is you'll go out there, go fishing, and you'll hopefully catch fish, but you'll submit your photo with the new mobile app called Tourney X. I guess this is something that's been out for some time, and other kayak fishing tournaments have used this, and other tournaments have done well. But you'll submit your photo, and then they'll have a way of seeing how how long your fish is. But your 5 longest fish are going to be how you win. It isn't going to be weight. It's going to be 5 longest fish. The length of your fish is how you will qualify. Now, I guess this tournament, the Tourney X, can measure it down to, I have a thing on here about this, and I can read it to you exactly. So when you submit your photo to Tourney X, this Tourney X and the board of people will measure each fish in inches down to 1/4 of an inch, and the angler with the longest 5 fish limit will win. Kind of different. Not weight, not stuff going across the stage, but what they're going to do is they're going to have your 5 longest fish are going to be it. So everyone really technically has a shot at winning this. I mean, it isn't going to be you won't have a lot of people that obviously you're going to go after big fish for sure. Hey, Daryl. You're going to definitely go after big fish, but this is going to add a little bit of different stuff. The other cool thing about this is they're going to have a real-time leaderboard available online during the tournament until an hour before weigh-in. So probably about an hour, just what Ken Duke and other people have been mentioning to Major League Fishing. Cut it off so that we can have some drama and not know exactly who's winning the tournament. That might allow people to go and attend the weigh-ins. Good morning, Joe. So the 5 fish catch photo release and the 5 longest fish. One of the things you need to know, you need to be a B.A.S.S member to sign up. Registration's now currently online. You can go and sign up and get ready and participate. So again, one of the things, if you don't know, Chad Hoover from Kayak Bass Fishing, he has a Kayak Bass Fishing TV show. I don't know if it's still online, but because I don't watch it, but he's done something the thing. He had 800 people. He's anticipating 800 people in his second annual national championship for kayak bass fishing, and that angler is going to win up to $75,000 in cash and $25,000 in other prizes. So there is other tournaments, but there's 800 people that are going to be in that one compared to the 150 anglers that are kayakers in this new B.A.S.S National Kayaks Fishing Series. Kind of cool, to be honest. Kayak fishing has exploded in the last 10 years. I actually thought it was bigger about 10 years ago, but I'm seeing more and more people with kayaks on the back of their cars or on the top of their cars. So this is a good way that if you want that excitement and you think you have the goods to go out there and fish, that this allows you to go out there and do it. There isn't you don't have to qualify. I think what it is if they can get 150 people at Lake Logan, Martin, Lake Fork, Chickamauga, Mississippi River, and Clear Lake, they're going to be very, very happy. But it'll be fun to see how this works out. Will we cover it? Probably we'll do some little things here and there. I thought this was something new, so that's why I was doing a quick short video. But if you want more information, you can go to bassmaster.com. I'm sure they have all the information there and how to sign up if you're a kayak angler. So if you're a kayak angler, good luck. If you sign up and you want to give us some updates, we'd love to get updates. Do some videos. I'll give you access to this Facebook page and the YouTube channel. You can do some videos and promote yourself. So there you have it. Okay, so next, I know I didn't do a closer look this week, and the truth of the matter is, it's just, I've been going fishing with all these new products, and I have not been doing well. And I feel like I'm doing a disservice if I don't just tell you that the product sucks. Because I've spent money on it, and I don't want you to waste money on it. So lately, the fishing has been tough, and not to mention, we had a cold front come through this week here in Florida. So the truth of the matter is I try to do a couple of these every week, film them, get them ready, do what I can, and then edit them and make them as good as I can. I mean, I'm learning at the same time. So I apologize for not having one out there. There's a bunch of them that are really in the works. I mean, you can't really see my little board right back there or right there, but that's 6 or 7 of them that are still left. But there's still new ones that aren't even made that board. Like you're gonna see one from Guggen Squad. There's the new Guggen Mini Banger. This thing dives 1.5 inches, 1 to 4 foot, excuse me. So I'm going to do that. There's one for that. There is one for the new. If you have deep water and you want to use a bladed jig, well, quite honestly, here it is. This is it. Hold on. Let me ignore Boudreaux since he should be watching this instead of doing that. So if you have deep water and you want to use a bladed jig, this is the new Z-Man CFL football jig. This thing is something else. Horrible for me right now. Horrible. This thing just goes straight to the bottom and just gets a lot of weeds. But if you have rock bed and that kind of stuff, and that's the kind of bottom you have, oh gosh, you're going to love this thing. So there's the Z-Man chatterbait. You'll see there's 3 of them upcoming. Here is the new Fish Lab weedless swim bait. They come 2 in a pack. This one is rigged. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This is the 6/0 Beast owner hook. I hate that you have to buy a special hook for these ones, but that's how it is. Also from Fish Lab, you're going to see their sinking one. Their sinking swim bait. This thing weighs almost 2 ounces. So this is another one I'm having a problem with. As soon as this hits the water, it drops so fast that I can't get it. But it has a really nice back tail. And then not last but not least, this isn't last. Also from Fish Lab, here is their new hard plastic bait. This is a slow sink. I think this is going to be a good one for me. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see right there, yeah, no purple, sorry. That one looks like a good swim bait. I'm not really a big fan of hard plastic tails. Even though this is a plastic tail, it's a little bit tough. I'm not a fan of that. That's the truth. If you look at I think one of the things on the bull shad is, I don't know if you realize it, the back tail is made out of little paintbrush thistles or whatever you call it. So that I like quite a bit. And then here is really last but not least. I am doing it, and here it is. This is the animated lure from Oh Cool Stool, and you can see it there. I am doing a review on it. It is bent down. I've charged it. I've put it in the water. And I've actually, you see what I think of it. I filmed it because I just dropped it. I filmed it, so there are a bunch of new ones coming out, including the new Picasso lure bladed jig that I just love. I would show you that over there, but I don't want to get up and get everything. But it's on Old Trusty right now, a different color though. And also from Invention Lures, some really, I don't want to take these out because they're very salty and garlicky, and they just stink. But that's great because bass will hold on to it longer. So I've got these in 3 different colors and 2 different sizes. So you're going to see some new trailers too. So lots of things upcoming. Lots of new things. I'm trying to keep it new and fresh. I'm not even sure if you guys want me to show you going fishing anymore, to be honest. We will be doing a fishing show. We're doing on this upcoming week, we're doing the Tackle Box Challenge. The Fishing Florida Radio Tackle Box Challenge presented by Tackle Webs on Lake EA. That one is only going to be, we were going to put 4 of us on it. It's only going to be 2 of us. It's going to be Mike and I. We have someone that's going to walk around and film us. And also, she is going to do color commentary too. So we're actually going to have a good-looking girl helping us out while we do it. Actually, a beautiful girl. Not to mention, she will outfish your ass. She's that good of an angler. Also Miss Fishing Florida Radio Marcellus. So that, she's going to do some stuff with us and help us film that. I'll bring that home and edit it as quickly as possible. But the subscription box challenge is happening next week. We have 3 of them. I thought we were going to get 5. We have 3. And so that's why we're going to mark this down. Instead of having 3 people, we're going to have just 2 people and go that way. So that's what's happening next week, which should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Then we'll do some the unboxings and show you what was in Mystery Tackle Box and Monster Bass and the special one from Florida Tackle. So good morning to everyone. Ray, Joe, Daryl, Mark, all y'all. Good morning. Thank you for watching. So anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube and it's the end here, make sure you subscribe. Be part of the Fishing Florida Radio Challenge. Yeah, that would be nice. I am in the process. I'm going to give away 2 Castaway bait casting rods. It's going to go to the YouTube channel. It's going to be people that you send to us, blah, blah, blah. But look for that. Good morning, Butch. Look for that coming soon. Butch, I should tell you, now that you're watching, I sent a bunch of graphics to Bobby Lane for his Bobby Lane Cup. He is putting us on the shirts this year. The Gumbo Wars shirts. I did not send a radio logo. I sent the Gumbo Wars logo because I thought that was the best way to go. So, guys, subscribe, hit that thing. You want to go to the YouTube channel? Tell me what you think. Now we've had 2 new tournament trails come out in the last few weeks. 1 kayak, 1 bass. Do you think both can succeed? Do you think there's a need for a kayak bass fishing tournament schedule or tournament? Do you think there's a need for another bass fishing tournament schedule? To be honest, I've been wanting to do a State of the Union bass fishing only deal. Talk about some of the rumors I've heard. Talk about some of the things that I know for a fact. Put up elites against Major League Fishing, against the new FLW Pro Circuit. Can this work out? What does it mean for these anglers? Where are some of those anglers going to go? I don't know if you want to see that. If you do, leave a comment and we'll go over it. You can ask questions. I'd love for you to ask questions and I hopefully can answer them. I can tell you for a fact, the rumor mill's still going crazy after the stuff. And quite honestly, I wish I could have filmed last week's episode of the radio show and put up my thoughts on Major League Fishing going after Luke Duncan and going after his livelihood and just how it really says something about the state of the union for bass fishing. Do we need that? As somebody who's in the industry and I guess I have to consider myself a media person. I mean, we've been doing the radio show for 13 or 14 years, so I guess I'm a media person. I have to side with Luke because what you hear on here, other than the kayak fishing stuff, it isn't an opinion. It's stuff that I know for a fact. But we give our opinions so that we can talk out things and express what we feel. And for Major League Fishing and Jim to go after Luke Duncan, I got to take Luke's side on this. Not to mention my thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family for his loss of his mom, and that's horrible, and it came at a horrible time. But the Major League Fishing guys going after Luke's livelihood, not cool. Not cool. Having said that, I've had the same thing happen to me somewhat. I had someone complain that I was saying that I wasn't giving their tournament a fair deal. This is an opinion, you got to remember. So maybe what we need to do is, do you want to have an opinion show of the state of the union for bass fishing? Comment below and tell me what you think. If you comment in the YouTube channel, make sure you send your questions too. And let's get into it. Let's have a conversation that is informative, but at the same time we can talk without fighting or without bashing each other, because that's the key to this. I get a lot of good morning, Chris and Hank. One of the problems that I have with this stuff is, and I appreciate all the support from everybody, but I've caught some grief on a lot of this stuff, and I don't want to catch grief because it does affect when I go to the elites and to Major League Fishing. And that shouldn't happen, because as a media person or as a journalist or whatever the hell you want to call me, as a fat ass, whatever you want to call me, it's, you want to know, here's what it comes down to. Anglers aren't allowed to speak them for themselves, because there can and will be repercussions. So sometimes they vent to their friends who are in the media. And we hear it and try not to get that person in trouble, but there are people that are unhappy. But anyway, back to Luke Duncan. Shouldn't have went after him. Unprofessional, to be honest. Because you just don't do that. No. Anyway, if you want to have that, go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/FishingFloridaRadio. Comment there, subscribe, be part of the family. And get ready. 2 rods. They're sitting over there, right over there. I'm pointing that way. Yep, right over there. You won't have your pick. I'm going to give you one heavy-duty one and one other one. And I'll send them to you, and I hope you catch the hell out of the fish with them. So, guys, we appreciate everything you do. Make sure you subscribe. You want to go up, private message us if you're on this and you see this and you want some of the prize packs, private message us on the Facebook page or email us info@fishingfloridaradio.com. I think it's exciting, this new kayak fishing national or B.A.S.S national kayak series. I think this is exciting, especially for all you kayak anglers. So good luck. Guys, remember to take a kid fishing, get your fish on, and we will see you soon. Cheers, guys. We will see you soon. That was kind of awkward, wasn't it? We will see you soon. Cheers, guys.